I just can't seem to get it all done. Well, we're wrapping up today with a big one: how to say no. Saying no is probably the simplest time management strategy out there, but for so many of us, it's the most difficult. We want to keep everybody happy, and not saying no is what gets us in trouble, and it gets us living by someone else's priorities and not our own. So here are 5 things that are going to help you feel more comfortable sticking to your own priorities and confident as you say no with grace. The first thing is to really think about this, spend some time thinking about saying no and getting yourself comfortable with that concept. Here's some things you can do. When someone asks you to do something, never say yes without saying, I have to check my calendar first. And maybe that's a great way to stall and say, I have to check with my family to make sure it works for them. Buy yourself a little bit of time to really think about, is this something I do want to say yes to or not? And if the answer is no, simply tell them why. Right now there is just too much on my plate. I've said yes to too many things, and I made a commitment that I wasn't going to say yes to anything else until I finished up some of the things that were already on my agenda. So I'm sorry, but not this time. Be honest but firm. If they start to, try to pull your strings, and particularly, we all have those people in our lives that know how to do that. You have to stick to your guns. Be honest and direct, and don't feel like you have to give a huge explanation. Your life is your life. Your time is your time. You get to choose. So be honest, but also be firm. And if you're going to say yes, make sure you know why you're saying yes. If you don't have a clear indication of why yes is the right answer, you need to take some time and think it through to make sure that it is. Some things are so exciting and enticing in the moment, but later on can really make us frustrated and crazy if we don't really think about why we want to say yes. And the minute that nagging feeling of being obligated starts to come upon you, it's probably time to say no, or at least to take a time out and think about. Use one of those strategies. I need to check with my schedule. I've got a lot going on next month. I really need to look to see if there's time to do this. The sense of obligation is usually a pretty good sign that you're doing this out of someone else's priorities than your own. We all have 86,400 seconds in every 24-hour day. How are you going to spend your seconds? Because those seconds are what adds up. And if we do them with intention and stick to what's important to us, our days are going to be peace-filled, fun, even when we're busy every minute. When we don't, we're going to get back to that place of, help, I just can't get it all done. Have a great one, and enjoy life.